Bed Bath & Beyond plans to launch a nationwide franchise system. According to Chain Storage, the company which also owns Overstock Bye Bye Baby and a blockchain asset portfolio, said it plans to launch a national franchise system that will allow Bed Bath & Beyond to operate a smaller footprint of corporate stores nationwide along with a complementary franchise network. Franchise documentation is expected to be finalized within the next 6 months, and franchise locations will feature turnkey formats of a traditional Bed Bath & Beyond, including home, kitchen, living, storage, and organization, and a holiday shop, all designed with a neighborhood feel. Chris, would you advise people to rush out and invest in opening a Bed Bath & Beyond franchise store?
Candidly, Ed, no. I think this is the single. I'm gonna go on a massive rant here. I think this is the single dumbest idea I've ever heard of in the history of this show. Of 8 years of doing this show, I think this is the single dumbest idea I've ever heard of. Buyer beware, folks. That's all I've got to say. I wouldn't touch a Bed Bath & Beyond franchise and with a 10-foot pole for all the reasons. I feel like if you've been with us for a long time, for all the reasons we've talked about ad nauseum. I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond just went bankrupt, for crying out loud. I can't even believe this is an actual story when I get down to things. So, what evidence is there that the leadership at Bed Bath & Beyond knows how to rinse and repeat a going concern home furnishings retail operation? There's zero evidence of that, people. The space is just too competitive. And the reason Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt, for those that may not remember, but I'm sure you do because it just happened, is because it doesn't have a reason for being in the market. It's too competitive. So no, Ann, I am selling this harder than 1,000 thread count sheets. That's my take here.
I was trying to find some purpose in this. I was trying to dig, and it took me a lot. I was really, really stretching, trying to think, is there operational things? Maybe if I'm an independent, home furnishings bedding retailer in a small town, this gives me access to a point of sale system. It gives me access to maybe a marketplace play down the road. I don't know. However, then I'm there's Shopify. There's a lot of other ways that as a retailer, as an independent retailer right now, I'm set up to succeed. And then I think about, again, how much search with a large language model is going to impact where people are shopping. And do you still need a Bed Bath & Beyond platform to help you show up better in search results? I don't think that is the case. I think there's other platforms that are much more accessible to independent retailers to help them be successful, especially from a technology standpoint, than buying a franchise on top of all of that. So I don't understand Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm really curious to see what kind of adoption they get and who those retailers are. So that's what I'm going to be watching. Who makes this move and decides to do this, and why? What benefit are they getting from it?
Yeah, you're just throwing your money away, in my opinion. So I'm curious, Ed, before we move on, in the history of bad ideas of the show, for you, is this top 10% of all-time bad ideas on the show? In the middle of the bell curve? Am I over-exaggerating it, or are you kind of on the same page as me?
I mean, people are going to do it. So that's again why I said, I mean, they wouldn't be doing this if they didn't have a few fish on the line. I think that's why I said, that to me, it doesn't make sense as an independent business owner who has franchised something. I would not be buying this. I would not be investing in it because there's not enough return. But some people are going to, and that's what I want to focus on. Why and what benefit do you see this is going to bring you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super skeptical that anyone's going to buy into this. At least I hope not. But anyway, the guy running Bed Bath & Beyond, he's a slick dealer for sure.